hello guys, Sunday fun day, and I thought what better thing to do than invite you into my kitchen. Pretty interesting, right? Alright, so went to the grocery store, hit my budget. I'm super excited. My goal is always $100 a week for a family of 5, okay? And I'm not talking quick fixes, junk food, just nasty stuff. I'm talking I need to get stuff that's going to feed my family in more ways than one, okay? With that being said, I'm talking like not only feed their bellies, but feed their mind and keep their head clear, okay? So I'm going to food prep with you guys. I'll pause it every now and then maybe, or I'll just cook through it. So either way, I'm going to set my timer and we're going to go from there. So one thing I wanted to start off with, one of the staples that I buy every Sunday. Are you guys ready for this? Right here. Okay? I cook a whole box of this every month. Every month. 4 boxes. Sorry, totally said that wrong. You know what I meant though, right? I hope. Yeah? Okay. Because I don't make a box of this last a month. That's for sure. My family goes through this in a week. So this is $2.99, $3, and my family goes through it in a week. Okay, so it's not a bad deal. Alright, so basically what I do is I just start cooking. So you're going to see me start cooking. You guys ready for that? Alright, well we're going to start cooking. Alright, so since I'm going to cook the whole box, I get a pan like so. I go ahead and take all my packets. Comes with 4. Okay, follow the directions. It's funny because it doesn't have a direction for 4 bags. It's crazy. They must not think people do this. So I am above the statistics. I'm just kidding. Alright, so we're going to do all 4 bags, but let's first put our water in there. So yeah, I'm going to do 1 3/4 cup water. I always do hot water too because it honestly it makes things boil a lot faster. Some of you may already know that trick. Maybe. And then I don't just use water. I like to add some chicken bouillon to it. You can do the liquid and just substitute your liquid out, you know, for that. I usually just sprinkle it in. Did you hear that? That was my spices jumping out at me. Okay, so I just sprinkle it in. It's probably about a teaspoon, or excuse me, 2 tablespoons worth. Okay. And then I'm going to do this easy for you guys. Drop it in. Now you're probably thinking, why do you eat all this rice? Well, this particular brand, it's a medley. It comes with the long grain rice and the quinoa, which I love. If you guys don't know what quinoa is, it is a superfood. It's a great source of protein, fiber, okay. Alright, so then I'm going to get my little spatula here. I'm going to stir it. You're going to bring it to a boil. Bring it to a boil, stir it, turn it down. It'll take about 25 minutes to simmer. Cover it. Okay. Alright. Okay. So got the rice on. That's out of the way. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the chicken going. Okay. I'm just going to move this way so you can see my crock pot right there. Alright. I'm also cooking mac and cheese for my daughter. Hello, daughter. You want to turn around and say hello? You're on camera. Say hi. Okay, watch out. Oh, get down. Okay. handling raw meat, always, always, always wash your hands. Okay? I'm a big wash your hands like all the time kind of cooker. Because cooker's a word, right? Right? Okay. All right. So, I take about 5 breaths to get me through the week. I'm going to do 6 because I already know Saturday is going to be a rough day for me, so I'm going to have it. Cooked meat is good in a week in the refrigerator, so remember that, okay? You know what, that's good. That was 5, but I can cut 1 in half, and that'll make 6. So I'm not too worried about it. All right. Yes, I'm washing my hands again. Okay. Then I keep my seasoning very, like, minimal. One thing that you can do, if you like your chicken to have a little spice to it, I love that one, but I'm just going to do pink Himalayan salt. Keep it very simple. And some pepper. Cook that on high for 4 to 5 hours. I always go with 5 just to be on the safe side, and my chicken never comes out dry. Okay? All right. So that's going. Now, my husband's chicken is a whole different story. But that's okay, because it's not that hard. I just got to get it defrosted out. Okay? So I'm going to grab a pan. Grabbing a pan. Gonna wash my hands again because I just touched raw chicken. Alright. Okay. For his chicken, I'm gonna spice it up with the Fiesta style spices. Okay. I'm going to pop it in the microwave and defrost it. Now I'm just checking my daughter's mac and cheese. She's starving. She came in here and she goes, like, hello, you're 5. Yeah, talk, please. It's a good thing, right? Okay. Alright, so that is all going. Now, I've got my meat going. I'm going to start my veggies. I've preheated my oven to 400. I'm going to bump it up to 475, okay? Now this one is like what I would call knocking out several birds with one stone, okay? So, sweet potatoes, okay? You're going to take your sweet potatoes. I always wash mine because you don't know who's touched them at the grocery store. And you may not eat the skins, but when you peel them, whatever's on the outside is going right into your sweet potato. Okay? We don't want that, do we? No. Alright guys, so I'm almost 10 minutes in. I've already got my complex carb, one of them, cooking. And I've got my meat cooking, which will take 5 hours, but I get to walk away out of the kitchen when I'm done. Right? I don't have to sit here and wait. Okay? Okay. Cutting board. I think my husband likes to hide it from me because it's so cute. Just kidding. Alright, so what I do with this one I'm gonna get a bowl. Make this fast. This right here is gonna be this right here is gonna be my peel bowl. When we do broccoli, I'm gonna put everything that I want for my broccoli, my bean bowl, all that fun stuff, okay? Alright. Alright, so peeling. You guys know how to peel. I don't need to talk to you about that. This is a really fun way though. Like, if my other kids were here, we also have 2 boys, but they're at baseball practice right now. Our oldest plays travel ball all year round, so I got a tournament coming up this weekend. So my husband helps out. He's one of the coaches and coaches at the high school as well, so they're up there actually practicing right now. But my older boys like to help out do this part. This is the easy part. They can definitely come in, get in your kitchen, and learn that it's not that hard at a young age to eat healthy and make conscious decisions, right? All right. Okay. One more to go, and then I'll show you what I do. Don't you love my peel face? So serious. I'm just kidding. Right. So like I said, I'm literally inviting you into my kitchen, so I do apologize. You can forward through this if you want. Go for it. You're not going to miss anything important. Alright. Okay. Now comes the cutting part. I just grab a knife. I cut the ends off. Marley, I need you to stop. Stop.
Can you put orange cheese in my mac and cheese?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So I cut mine like so, 3 pieces. I'm going to cut them long ways. Then I'm just going to chop them up. You like that face? Teasing, I'm teasing. Alright, I am not a chef, so I do not claim to have proper cutting skills. The only skill I will claim to have is that I don't cut myself. That's a good one to have, right? Okay. So again, this is 3 sweet potatoes, complex carb, which if you are doing a lifting program, this is a really good complex carb that you can actually accompany with a long grain rice. And some chicken or some fish and some veggies, okay? If you don't like sweet potatoes, I'm sorry. You're like my dad. I like them. I'll eat these babies cold, like after they've been baked or roasted. I'll eat them cold. That's how much I like them. So as far as like getting your kids involved on this part, it's totally optional. You can go ahead and cut them up in the 3 slices. Do that part because that's kind of the trickier part, and then give them a smaller knife. Take them to the dollar store and have them pick out their own cutting board. Again, you know, a lot of our future is going to depend on this next generation, right? Okay. Alright, almost done with this baby. Alright, cutting my last one, and then we're going to do some drizzling and placing in the oven. Okay, so there you go. 3 potatoes, that's how I cut them. Sweet potatoes, okay. Gotta check the mac and cheese. The rice is boiling. Where'd I go? Hello! We're gonna go over here. Okay. The rice is boiling, so I'm stirring it just a little bit before I add the lid. I'm gonna drop my heat, check the mac and cheese. Add a little bit more water. For those of you that cook gluten-free pasta, it's a little bit different. My kids and I are gluten-free, My husband is probably about 90% gluten free, except when it's pizza night, right? Or bread. He likes his normal. He likes his regular bread. That's what you want to call it, right? Okay. This is just your basic extra virgin olive oil. I drizzle. I guess if you're really taking notes, we could be legit about it, right? This is 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna just mix it with my little spatula here. I don't add any spices. Go for it if you want to. I like the taste of sweet potatoes. Again, that's just me. All right. Now I'm gonna get a pan or I apologize for that. Well, I guess it's a sheet, a cookie sheet. It's got your basic parchment paper. I'm gonna place it on. I am good to go. Now we're just going to just dump it. Spread it evenly like so. You want to try to get all of them. There you go. Touching. Okay. All right. And now I'm going to place them in the oven. Okay. I personally do not set a timer on them. I just watch them. I just watch them. That's all I do. All right. So now we're going to start with our next one. Okay. Our next roasting adventure here. All right, guys, we're almost 20 minutes in. Doing good, doing good. Okay, broccoli. I grab my strainer. Got my scissors. Bowls. I got my trash bowl here. Okay. Alright, so what I do is I just put everything in here and then I rinse them really well before I cook them. Again, you don't know. And yes, I get it. Heat is going to kill the germs, but I don't know. If I'm showing people how to cook, I should at least be giving them healthy tips, right? Right. For those of you that are watching this that are local, I have found that shopping at that little 4th Street market is really helping our budget. So if you guys want a shopping buddy, give me a call. We'll make a date. I'm just kidding. Alright. Break that guy apart. He's kind of a big one. Now this is huge. Like, instead of like cooking all these veggies the night of, like, okay, Wednesday we're gonna have Brussels sprouts with our dinner. Guess what? My Brussels sprouts are already gonna be cooked. It's one thing I don't have to cook. I love that. I think it's an amazing concept, and you're less likely to let it go to waste. Okay? We're gonna do one more because my husband also, he likes the roasted, but he also likes cold broccoli in his veggie jars that I will be preparing today as well. Alright. Okay. Place this one over here for now. I'm not ready to use that one yet. But here's what this is going to look like. Okay. I'm just rinsing them off right now. Hot water. Okay. Gonna let them drain. Gonna get another cookie sheet. Going for a big one. If you guys got big ones, those are really good ones to have. Okay. Because you can like cook a lot of stuff on them. Okay, so now I'm going to take the bowl, okay. Again, I'm going to do a tablespoon of olive oil. Okay. This guy's way too big. Just going to mix it. And this gives you a chance to kind of see what you cut, if they're like too big to your liking. Maybe you like your broccoli big. I don't know. Okay. Himalayan salt, about a teaspoon, if you want.
Mac and cheese bun?
And pepper. Almost. I'm blowing it. It's just taking forever to cook. I think it's out.
What about yellow cheese?
Coming. Oh. Alright, so now I've got
Broccoli.
Yep, and make some roasted broccoli. Alright, so stirred it. It's
Yeah.
going on the parchment paper.
Daddy, don't eat that.
It's alright, Beauty needs her vegetables too, right? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to scatter them out. I'll put that like that so you can see. Now, you're probably wondering like what's going to go over here. Haha! That's next. Alright.
Can you hold me?
Not right now. Hey, you want to help me?
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm going to have you do first, we're going to wash our hands again, okay? And we're going to do our beans, okay?
Okay.
This is another really good way to
I can't
incorporate.
reach.
Okay, hold on. There you go. To incorporate your kids with healthy eating. I cannot stress that to you enough. All right. Let me put my little towel over my shoulder. The next thing, green beans, roasted. If you have not had roasted green beans yet, you're missing out on so much yummy goodness. I'm telling you.
Towel.
Here you go, sis. Alright, so what I'm going to have Marley do right now, we're going to put the strainer in the sink. Okay. Okay. Alright, Marley. Can you show them how we snap our beans?
Okay, so we go like this.
Okay. We're going to snap the ends off, right?
Mm-hmm. So you can eat them.
Show them how to do that. Snap the ends off. And then put your ends in this, okay? There you go. So you can keep a pulse. So what you're just gonna snap the ends. Your kids can do this. And then you're gonna put it in the strainer, okay? All right, you keep doing that, and then I'm gonna start another thing. This helps cut down your food prep time too. If y'all got teenagers, you better get them in the kitchen. All right? She's 5, and she's helping me out. And if her brothers were here, they'd be in the kitchen too. Okay, so I'm gonna put this up out of the way. We're gonna wait on that. I'm gonna check the mac and cheese. Check the chicken, because it went off. How am I gonna check that, you're wondering? Very simple. I'm gonna take a fork. I'm gonna stick it in. Huh? I'm gonna defrost it for 10 more minutes, okay? 10 more minutes. All right, so let's get our
Party started.
You want to start the party?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know we were at a party, but whatever. Okay, let's go ahead and get Brussels sprouts going. My husband loves Brussels sprouts, okay?
My daddy loves Brussels sprouts.
He does. Another little strainer here, because I'm going to wash them. I'm going to grab a smaller knife.
Why?
'Cause
Don't
they're-
cut me.
No, because they're smaller. I mean, they're little bitty ones. Okay.
I brought those.
You brought them?
Mommy actually,
I'm going to put this over here.
Mommy got, so they were in my shopping cart, and then my mommy paid. And she put them inside the back of my mommy's car.
So what I'm doing right now with my Brussels sprouts is I'm just cutting them in half. If you guys have larger ones, you can quarter them as well. It's up to you. Okay. Like my cutting face still? Alright. Keep on trucking, girl. These actually would be really good because of the size for a sauteed dish, but we're food prepping here, so I will be roasting these babies. Okay. When I was a kid, I could not eat Brussels sprouts. My mom steamed them, and I wanted to gag. My kids, they eat them. It's an amazing concept when you roast them, and you add a little Parmesan cheese. Come here. All right, keep on going, girl. Wash my hands again.
Don't put water on those.
I won't.
There you have water on those.
My dog's gonna bark a bit because that's what she does.
And she does
Thank-
like too. Shut
My
up, Beauty.
husband and boys are about to walk through the door. She's my alarm. Okay, almost done with these. How you doing with those beans, baby?
Good.
Good. All right, guys, we're almost at 30 minutes. We've almost got all of our roasting veggies prepped. Pretty amazing, right?
Mommy, look how tiny this Brussels sprout.
That's a green bean. Show the camera. See, look how tiny it is. All
Look how
right.
tiny it is.
All right. Got about 3 more to cut, and then I'm going to show you the Brussels sprout recipe that I use. It's easy. Believe me, it's easy, because I would not be doing this if it weren't, right?
Got a lot more to do.
You keep going, girl. I'll help you out in a minute.
Okay.
I'm going to get this going, okay? All right. Oh, I lied. There were 3 hiding.
Mommy, I found a very long one.
Nice. Keep it going. You know what these used to remind me of when I was a kid? Cabbage Patch Kids. Okay, so there's my Brussels sprouts. I'm going to rinse them. Nope, you got to finish your green bean.
Then I can rinse them.
Then you can rinse them.
Okay. Can you hurry?
I'm hurrying. The whole point of making this video because I want people to see that it doesn't take a lot of time to do this. I'm just going to grab a little glass.
Look how tiny this is. Very tiny.
Alright, your mac and cheese is almost ready, sis, so hurry up. Gonna spray it. I love the coconut oil spray. It works wonders. Okay. Then I'm gonna add my Brussels sprouts.
Look it.
And I'm just gonna, just a little bit of oil. Keep going, Mars.
Okay.
Okay. I don't like too much oil because then it makes your Brussels sprouts soggy. I don't like that.
So
soggy. And I'm going to stir it. Himalayan salt again and some pepper. That's all. Easy, right? Can you do that?
Yep.
Oh, you can, huh? Alright.
Jasmine.
Keep going, girl.
In my mac and cheese, all I need is just orange cheese.
Yep.
Because it tastes really good.
Okay, now here's the secret ingredient with amazing Brussels sprouts that your kids will eat. It's kind of like bacon. Bacon tastes good with everything. Good old Parmesan cheese. Literally just sprinkle it. Okay, that was maybe a tablespoon.
But it's not a tablespoon.
Literally, when you tell them there's cheese on it, you've got them. He has no idea. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add it to the oven. All right, now the sweet potatoes are getting done. Just gonna poke them to see how tender they are. Not to my liking, so they will continue cooking. All right, girl, can I help you?
Yep.
Okay. Finish snapping these beans.
Gotta finish snapping these beans.
Snapping these beans. I guess Daddy's not home. I thought he was.
And a very long one.
You alright, Muscles?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I get the rest.
Okay, hurry up.
Can you get that? Oh.
Hurry up, babe. Let me help you. It's teamwork right here. Team B all the way. Whoop, whoop.
Did you know that my mommy has a necklace in her car by the mirror and it says Team B?
You didn't know that. Fun fact. Fun fact. Right? Fun fact.
It's for our family. All of us are Team B.
That's right. There are other Team Bs out there.
That are our family.
All right. Okay, go ahead and rinse them off for me, sis. We're going to use hot water. Hot water.
Okay.
Go to the hot side. There you go. All around. Good job. Put this over here. Awesome. Let's shake them around. Shake, shake, shake.
I got it.
Got it? All right. Okay, now go ahead and shake them a little bit more. Okay, hold on. I'm going to let you drain your macaroni.
Yay!
Now I'm going to place this in the oil bowl. Okay? Alright, we're going to use this strainer again for our veggies, but we're going to use this one for your macaroni. Okay?
Gotta get on it. Yeah.
Alright, let me grab it.
Don't forget the orange cheese.
Heads up.
Why is it so tiny?
No.
Where'd it go?
Where'd what go?
The little rubber band.
I don't know. It's a rubber band. It probably snapped across the room. Okay. Let's let that drain for a bit, okay? Just stay there. I'm going to check the rice. I honestly like to stir my rice just to make sure.
Yeah. I wait.
So yeah, right on time. That literally took like 25 minutes. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to add just a little, not even a tablespoon, like a dash. Just keep in mind, this is the oil bowl. And there's already oil around. Himalayan salt. Okay. Just look for the pink salt. A little bit of pepper. And stir. I don't know where my sidekick went, but I'm sure she'll be back. Okay. You're probably asking, well, what are you going to do with the sweet potatoes that you have in the oven? Simple, I'm going to pull them out. Okay. It's not that hard. Okay. Here we go. Place this on. I'm going to spread them evenly. Actually, I'll put this in here. Alright. Okay, guys. We're ready to put this in. Before I do that, though, we're going to head over to the oven. So, like I said, I'm just going to take it out, put it in a pot holder. we're going to come back to the Brussels. I promise you. Chicken's ready. Okay. Those boys are in there. Before we move to the chicken though, we're going to finish prepping our veggies for the week. Oh, I got to finish our mac and cheese too. See, I'm also making dinner at the same time. Crazy concept, right? Her mac and cheese. She loves this stuff. Loves it, loves it, loves it. Add a little milk and a little butter. Marley! Come on, babe. Yep.
Yay! What about orange tea?
I got it, girl.
Yay!
Sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize I didn't have that angled right.
Did you know that I love mac and cheese?
I told them that you love mac and cheese.
So much.
Would you like strawberries with your mac and cheese?
Yeah!
Okay.
I love strawberries and kiwi.
We didn't buy kiwi today, though.
I know.
Strawberries were on sale, so we went with strawberries.
Yeah, but kiwi are.
All right. Do you hear that creaminess? Just kidding. Mm. I will wash my hands, I promise. Okay. Clap. All right, baby. There you go.
Dinner time.
Strawberries are good. Okay, guys. Almost at 40 minutes. Our roasted veggies are done. They're going. We don't need the oil bowl anymore. We're over that. We're over the oil bowl. So over it. Don't need this anymore. Okay, so for me, I clean as I cook, not cook as I clean, okay? So I'm a firm believer in you can cook in your kitchen and clean at the same time. So right now I'm starting some dishes to soak. You want to put some soap in there for me?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Good job, Marley. That's good. I'm gonna have bubbles coming out our front door now. Woo, bubbles! They're everywhere. She literally just put bubbles everywhere. They're only little once, right? At least that's what my mom says. Okay.
Pop it, Bubba.
All right.
Pop it.
No, I'm not gonna pop it, Marley. So you're probably thinking, what am I gonna do next?
Cook.
Well, yes, I am gonna cook. Before I move on to the veggies, I'm actually going to cook tomorrow's meat for dinner. Okay. So tomorrow we're gonna have gluten-free pasta dinner, and I just purchased Italian, already seasoned Italian turkey, ground turkey. Okay. Make it easy on myself because I know tomorrow night I'm gonna be busy. I have a team call, so I'm planning ahead. I'm making a plan. Okay, that's simple. So all I have to do tomorrow for dinner is literally add this to the sauce while the pasta's cooking, and voila, dinner is served. Okay, let's get to the vegetable jars. Let me get the jars out. I need a stool because I'm a shorty McForty.
Yeah, because he's very short.
Yeah.
Dads are taller than mine.
Some dads are. Not all dads.
Some moms are very tall.
Some moms are very tall. So I just reuse my jars that my mom and I canned years ago, or my mom is currently canned. That's what I do. Now, we had 3 snow days last week, so he didn't get to some of his veggies, so I'm just going to check the integrity of them. And they're still in really good shape. That's what I love about keeping the stuff in glass. So what I'll do is I'm just going to add to them. So check on my ground turkey here. Okay, it's cooking. Alright, so let's just get to the broccoli. I'm like, where's my strainer? Right underneath my face. Right underneath my face. Alright, again, I'm going to just place what I don't want to use into my little bowl here that I will, if I had my garden up and running, it would be going out there to compost. I can't wait till this summer because this summer will be our second summer in this house, but we're actually going to put our garden in. It was hard. I got used to have a garden, and when we moved in town, you know, it was just one rush after another, and you kind of have to pick your battles. Just like why I'm doing what I'm doing tonight.
But there's a strawberry in the garden.
We did grow strawberries in our front flower bed, which was cool. But this year, my middle son, he loves to build stuff. So we're going to have him build a raised garden bed. My kids have been gardening since they were little, so it was different last summer. Kind of tough on them, honestly.
My mac and cheese.
What do you say?
Please.
Everybody. I told you, she loves this stuff. This is it, okay? No more.
Okay.
There you go, Lovey.
Yummy.
Okay, so I'm going to add broccoli to his already 2 that were prepped. This is a really good time to also see if you have any bad ones in there. Pick through it. Okay, or if you don't care and you send your husband with rotten veggies, that's on you. Okay, but be careful with that one. Alright, so I got 3 new ones here.
Now some more please.
Yeah, go ahead and get some. I'm just filling them. I'll show you what I'm doing. Dude. I'm just filling them with broccoli. This is really easy.
Yep.
Marley, get your water. Don't worry about it.
What?
Okay. Alright, so sorry about that. I couldn't get a hold of it. Alright, so now we're going to move on to carrots.
Who was that?
What are you screaming for? Why? Alright, I'm going to add carrots. I'll show you what I'm doing. Just like so. Oh yeah, I ate one. I love carrots. Bell peppers! Okay. So normally I would add sorry. I would add sweet peppers, the little ones that were in this container. But these were on sale. I couldn't beat it. So I rinsed my pepper off. Yes, sweetie.
It's just I'm in school.
Okay.
I'm not gonna answer.
Awesome. So I just cut it and I gut it. Gut it and gut it. This one's kind of shaped funny, so I'm just gonna go with the shape. And I will cut him some little slices here. He likes both bell peppers, so I'll give him some red and some green. I stuff these. I mean, you can't go wrong with vegetables. I'm serious, guys. When you hit a spot in your day and you're starving, you better have a jar of this in your fridge at work. Better have this prepared in your fridge at home. We're gonna get there. Got a cute little green one. So cute. So cute, little pepper. Sorry, I'll stop. Okay, cut it, gut it. Cut and gut it.
Wally. Wally.
All right, voila. Daily serving of veggies, but he gets more because he also gets a salad with his lunch. This, my friends, is my husband's afternoon snack. Okay, so he is ready to go. I'm going to set this aside. All right, I'm going to stir my meat.
So that's 5 of the jars.
Yep, that's 5 jars.
Remember that lady who went to our old house and she got me this McDonald's cup?
Miss Tiff? That's defrosted. Sweet potatoes are almost ready. I'm going to check the tenderness.
This cup is for everybody in my family.
Okay, you see this? Sweet potato? See the little roasting on it? Can you see it? That's how I like mine. Perfect.
She likes it very roast.
It has a roasted crust
Yep,
on the outside,
yep,
and it's very tender on the inside.
yep.
This goes really well in an omelet too. Okay, so we did that part. I'm going to pull the sweet potatoes out because they're done. I don't like them to be too roasted. Don't get me wrong, I'll eat them burnt, but eating burnt food isn't that good for you. That burnt part actually is really hard to digest, and it just sits in your stomach. And it just sits in your stomach. And it can cause some pain somewhere down the road.
In your stomach.
Okay. Be careful.
I know.
Alright. Okay. So those are cooling. I put the Brussels sprouts in. Alright, so we're almost at 50 minutes. Stuff is starting to get done, right? Okay. The rice is already done. Okay, now we're going to move to veggies at home that are already done. Alright, so I like to store my stuff in glass. I did not buy these brand new. I actually stored these at an apartment that I cleaned one time for my mom. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So what I'm doing now is I'm just slicing my bell peppers because being a stay-at-home mom doesn't mean that you eat crappy, right? No, it means that you eat healthy too. So I make sure that I have healthy meals. On top of being a stay-at-home mom, I also work from home. So I have a schedule, all right? It's the beauty in it. I wasn't like that. I did do ultrasound. I was an ultrasound tech for almost 10 years. Crazy, right? Then I got extremely burnt out on that and actually got fired. That was lovely. But it was what it was. It had to happen. I needed that to happen in order to see the growth that was inside of me that was just honestly dying to come out, you know. I even had another job lined up, and the good Lord still did not want me to fulfill that career anymore. He wanted me to grow. And I prayed for change 2 years before that happened, and oh my goodness. Be careful. I just got done telling my good friend Cassie about that. Patience. And you pray for patience, you better be ready for that prayer. Alright? Be ready. Okay, so I'm just finishing my peppers. So yeah, so a little bit about myself. Got fired. Ended up getting a really awesome job at the same high school that my husband works at. And did that for 2 years, worked with amazing people. The last year I worked at that high school, those are probably the best fellow employees I've ever worked with in my life. It was a community of awareness. If you were not having a good day, you know, my coworkers, we all encouraged each other to talk about it or not, but number one, we didn't hold it in and get bitter and angry towards others, or we weren't out to get other people like previous places I worked at. I'm a huge team player, and if I miss anything, I miss that team. I had a great boss, and it was fun. It was fun working there, but my calling was revealed to me as I was sitting there teaching students on how to go after their true passion. If they wanted to be a firefighter, you go be a firefighter. And you don't let anything stop you. Nothing. Not even if it's your own family. Like, if that's your true calling, if that's the one thing that is your passion, do it. If you want to be a chef, do it. The funny thing is you will do whatever it takes to truly find your happiness. And unfortunately, some people like myself, it took a long time. But so through that last year, that position, I found my calling, and it was being an online health and fitness coach, getting certified in personal training, teaching fitness classes like Size Live at the Y. I do that. It's a blast, guys. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And I wouldn't change it for anything. Okay, I got these ready to go for the week. I'll leave those out because I'm going to take one big grand picture at the end. Okay, now, I like to add onions to my salad. I'm going to stir the meat. Okay, the meat is done. Alright, so here's a quick tip for you. When you're cutting an onion, this is how I do it. Keep in mind, I'm not a chef. I just figure out what works for me. It might work for you. So I take my onion on a paper towel. Okay, I'm going to show you why. And like I said, I'm not a chef. I unfortunately end up cutting more onion off than I would like, but it happens. Okay, I'm sure I'm gonna get all kinds of comments on that, but whatever. Watch this cleanup. Done. Yes, it's a paper towel. I get that. You could look at that as waste, whatever, but when you are trying to start something new, you need to find what works for you. Okay? I really hope you guys are taking notes on this. It's going to help you. Alright, so I've cut my onion up. I'm going to cut the rest of it because I will use onion throughout the entire week. Actually, I'm going to leave this one like this. Oh my gosh, so sad, I'm crying. Just kidding. So this one goes out to Grandma Juanita. I'll never forget the time that she taught me how to cook enchiladas. And oh my gosh, the onion she had me cook, I was bawling. She said, "Mija, let me show you how to do it." Super sweet lady. She said don't breathe in through your nose. Breathe through your mouth. Whole time I never knew that. Ever. That is so crazy, huh? Alright. Just gonna get a little Tupperware here. Store my onion in for my salad during the week. Ta-da! Oh, some of it flew out. Okay, so there's that. You know what? I'm gonna save the bag too. I don't need the bag. I'll just shove the onion, just since I put it in such a big Tupperware there. It's all in there. Okay, so that's done. Alright, I believe I'm done with the strainer. I'm not going to use the cutting board anymore. I'm going to dump this. Kind of sucks because I kind of missed the trash can. It went into recycling, but I'll fix it. For any of you that work at, yeah. Don't worry, I'm not that person that like throws things that should not be recycled in the recycling bin. I can't stand that. Okay, so where am I at? What am I doing? Checking. The roasting rice is done. Dinner's done tomorrow. Let's start the chicken. Okay, so chicken's already ready to go. Foreman grill's heating up. Yes, I use a little Foreman grill. I'll show you. Because it is wintertime here. So right there. Right there. Okay. My husband has a particular way about his chicken. Alright guys, we're almost into an hour and I'm almost done. I'm beating my time. Okay. Chicken's defrosted. I'm going to show you how my husband likes it. Fork and knife. Okay. This is all I do. I throw it on the grill. It cooks up like chicken tenderloins if you want. Okay. Sorry if some of you guys don't approve of this. I'm not vegan. I'm not a vegetarian, obviously. But I do respect it. So if you wish to forward through this part, go ahead. I do not take any offense. This also allows you to be able to trim if there's fat in it. There's typically not, but I do run into it. Okay, so that's done. Save my fork. Alright, so while the Foreman grill's heating up, I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay. Alright, so that's done. I'm moving this over because I don't need it. Oh, I need more cabinet space! I'm telling you, in 5 years, this whole kitchen's getting a makeover. I already got plans. I already know what's happening. Alright, let's do our fruit. We're almost done. Trick to the trade, guys. When fruit's on sale, 3 for $12, you buy 3 for $12. The prepping's already done. All you gotta do is put it in containers. Crazy concept, right? I know. Where do I come up with this stuff? I have no idea. No idea, okay? So on this one, my husband is not a big fan of fruit just sitting in a baggie because it does sog. So I don't prep 5 days worth. This is something that actually he does on his own because he's a big boy, right? But he does enjoy it when I cook for him. And it's a way I show love. So I'm going to try this cantaloupe first. Super good. Sorry. Just realized there was something on my computer. I was like, what is that? Okay. Cantaloupe in the bag. 1 cup. That's all you need to worry about. Do you really need to measure it? If you want to, sure. Daily serving. He gets 2 because he puts a banana in his shake every morning. Okay. Alright. So there's that. that part's done. Oh my gosh, I think all I gotta do is put this chicken on the grill and we're done. Okay, let me check the grill. Just gonna wipe it off with a paper towel. Awesome sauce. Alright, chicken's going on. I'll move this over so you can see. Well, this is the tricky part because as you can see, I don't have any counter space and I don't have a third arm. So, what I will do is I'll open my drawer, place this pan in the drawer. Okay, you can see that. I place it in such a way that if it drips, it does not get on anything in my drawer. It just goes to the countertop or goes straight into the pan. And I have to hold it up with my left hand. And I just start placing the chicken in. Takes forever, I'm sorry. Alright, so that part's done. Ugh. Gross. Raw chicken. As you can see, I had to like move my fork around a couple times. So yeah, I'm going to clean this little area here. So gross. Okay. Alright. Okay, so chicken is done. Or cooking. It's not done. Crock-pot's still going. I still have 4 hours on that because we just hit an hour. Woo woo! This is awesome, guys. We're doing so good. I'm going to check the roasted veggies. Brussels sprouts are done. You guys want to see this? It's pretty amazing. Roasted veggies. Now, the test. I have to test it. They're hotter than hot right now. You know what? I'm going to let them go a little bit longer because we like a crisp on ours. The broccoli and the green beans, though, they're done. So I'm going to pull that out and I'm going to show you. Alright. See how they're not burnt to a crisp, but they're crispy? Can you hear that? So good. Alright. So that one's done. I'm going to let that cool. I'm going to start putting stuff in containers to put it for the week. So, I know my daughter, she's going to want to eat this macaroni and cheese for lunch. I know her. So if you didn't catch that, I kind of made her dinner and lunch for tomorrow. Crazy, right? Right. Don't you dare judge me on my cabinet space. It is small. It's not fair, right? Trying to find a small container for our cheese. Mac and cheese. We'll do these little guys. This will work for her. I'll just place them. This girl, I swear to you, she's gonna turn into mac and cheese. She's so cute. Her and her best friend. On Fridays, I get to watch her best friend. They come over because they get out of school half days. And these girls remind me so much of me when I was little. Because my mom would make butter noodles. And it was just the best comfort food ever. And I remember when we went gluten-free, I honestly was like, I'm not going to be able to have my pasta anymore. Okay, whatever. Because the gluten just made me feel like booty. Like I hurt all the time. My eyeballs hurt. I got tested for MS and rheumatoid. I mean, that's all it was gluten for me. Kids basically helped our oldest with his behavior, helped our middle one with his digestion. The littlest one, she don't know anything different. So, alright, so her mac and cheese is put up, ready to go. Other than that, guys, that's it. That is it. In an hour. We did chicken in the crock pot, which is still cooking, obviously. We did rice. I prepared dinner for tomorrow. All I gotta do is cook the pasta, which is gonna take, what, 30 minutes? While that's cooking, saute the pasta in the sauce. I did veggie jars for my hubby. I prepped veggies for the week for me. Roasted sweet potatoes, roasted broccoli, roasted green beans. Chicken's cooking. I mean, the biggest excuse with working out, honestly, is time. And that falls right in line with food prep. Time and money is a big thing. But if you really want change, you're really going to learn how to do it. I'm being dead serious with you guys, okay? I would not have taken an hour out of my time with you to do this, okay? So I hope that helps you. The husband's home. It's time for me to roll. We did it in an hour. If you want, take notes. Cook along with this video. Leave me a comment. Email me at theleanmeanmommymachine@yahoo.com. Follow me on Instagram at theleanmeanmommymachine, or look for me on Facebook, Callie V, the Lean Mean Mommy Machine. Follow me there. Other than that, I hope this adds value not only to your tummy, but to your life. God bless, guys. Thanks for your time.